today is race day for Eric, so I'm going to head over to Flat Creek Crossing to go and watch him huck some stuff, and then also get some really cool footage for you guys, so that way you can experience it. So this is why they call it Flat Creek Crossing. You actually have to cross the creek, and it's a little sketchy. Oh. There we go. Hold on a second. I think we missed a part of the story. Let's back up. That's Eric on the left. We met back in August, and if you notice, he doesn't need two hands to be fast. Eric's been riding since he was a teenager, and recently started posting on YouTube. It didn't take too long for him to get enough attention that a company realized he could do a lot better with a prosthetic, so they stepped in and hooked him up. Ever since then, he's been unstoppable. Oh, yeah. It's the day before the big race, and Eric invited me out to pre-ride the course with him. Yeah. He has been relentlessly training on these courses for weeks. Meanwhile, I'm carrying 25 pounds of camera gear and woefully out of shape. All right, we're recording. I got my shock as good as it's going to be for the next 15 minutes.
All right, I'm going.
Be gentle on me.
Do my best.
Yeah, so what are you thinking for tomorrow, man?
I'm pretty nervous, to be honest, but I feel pretty good. Like, I don't know if it's because like people are like super supportive because they see my prosthetic or they know like my channel or whatever, but I feel pretty good. I've made a bunch of friends, and that's like a super clutch part about it, right? Because, you know, I see all these people that I've seen around, and it's pretty cool. We got a pretty great community here. My main goal is just to not get dehydrated, send a bunch of stuff, like just have a good time, finish, drink beer.
Entries for the race had completely sold out. It was really impressive to see the wide variety of riders. Everyone from local pros to amateurs, kids to adults, and also a ton of women, which was really great to see. While I was filming, I couldn't help but notice the overall attitude that all the racers seemed to have. You know, one thing I gotta say is that everyone here is super stoked to be here. That's it. It's not about the race. It's about all these awesome mountain bikers coming from miles around to just have a good time. And I love that. I love the attitude. I love the vibe. This is gonna be a great day. Hey there. I'm gonna steal another one of your maps. Yeah, go ahead. I had never filmed an event of this size before, but I was up for the challenge. Wow, these trails are freaking hidden. So we gotta go the other way. Yeah?
And then go to the next road and take a right to the 50 down to the other road.
Is the gap back that way?
Yeah, that way?
Yeah?
Where that barn is, turn left.
All right.
Past the cow.
Only on a ranch can you give directions based off of barnyard animals. Hello, cow. Okay. I'm very much lost. Even though I took the scenic route, I was able to make it to a lot of the courses. You guys taking a break?
Yeah, a little one.
A little mini one.
Trying to gather ourselves together.
All right. You mind if I head down there to get set up with some cameras?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With all the laps completed, it was time to head back and see the results. Although, it wasn't too early to start celebrating. I didn't race, but is it okay to get a beer?
Of course, absolutely. Okay, great. Do you want to film for our car?
Yeah. Well, biker, I can definitely say, after a long, hard ride, a Pilsner does hit the spot. Might not be very hydrating, but it tastes good going down. Cheers. I spent some time hanging out with people that I knew and those that I met on the trail that day. I also had to catch up with Eric because we hardly saw each other most of the day. After having a few beers and telling stories, it was finally time to see the results of the race. Eric was pretty nervous to see where he placed. So how do you think you did?
I don't know. Probably, if I'm not in the bottom third of beginner, I'll be pretty happy. I'll find out.
This is 30, 39. 30, 39. Keep scrolling up.
Down? Is there more?
Yeah, there's more, dude. Did you get page 2?
Yeah. That's cool. I completed
All right, 30 to 39.
What'd you get?
18?
You placed 18?
Yeah, out of like 20. So.
Dude, that's not bad.
I don't know what it was. I gotta look at it again.
With the results out of the way, everyone went back to having a good time. There's still raffles to be won, and I couldn't help but remember something Eric said to me when we first met. Did you ever feel like riding, there was like this insurmountable challenge to riding, or you just got on a bike and did it?
If you think about your own limitations are going to stop you from doing something that you really want to do, then you've already lost that battle.
It didn't matter how young or old you were, whether you were a sick shredder or someone that prefers to keep their wheels on the ground. Everyone had the same look on their face, the look of someone having a great time. I know I had fun at this event, and you'll definitely see me out here next year. Although, you may actually see me racing. We'll see. Until next time, get out there and find your next adventure.